working on this program. I did a new rear end. You know, I'm getting more spare parts. I'm going to, better my maintenance game.
Yep.
We're going to try to test more. But with that all being said, man,
we can't do it without y'all's help.
Exactly. So if y'all want to come on with a small budget team, somebody has got 110% heart going into this, and I'm telling you guys right now, me and this dude right here is going to make it happen.
Brake cleans out. I'll tell you what, it's tough trying to make it as a Street Outlaws No Prep Kings team. Very expensive out there. Am I begging for a sponsorship? Maybe. This shit's expensive, but you want to come with the most entertaining team there is? Get with your boy Slick Rick, Mike Chandler, Zeke Camaro, Racing Vids, Derek, putting the media out there. We will get your business.
No, here you go.
I'm just gonna beat off.
Over me. No, here you go.
I'm just gonna beat off.
Over me. No, here you go.
I'm just gonna beat off.
Over me. No, here you go.
I'm just gonna beat off.
We're working on this program. I did a new rear end. You know, I'm getting more spare parts. I'm going to, better my maintenance game.
Yep.
We're going to try to test more. But with that all being said, man,
we can't do it without y'all's help.
Exactly. So if y'all want to come on with a small budget team, somebody has got 110% heart going into this, and I'm telling you guys right now, me and this dude right here is going to make it happen.
Brake cleans out. I'll tell you what, it's tough trying to make it as a Street Outlaws No Prep Kings team. Very expensive out there. Am I begging for a sponsorship? Maybe. This shit's expensive, but you want to come with the most entertaining team there is? Get with your boy Slick Rick, Mike Chandler.
What up? What up?
How we doing?
We got Jones Empire. We got Owen Jones in the house, man. What's up?
So,
Woo!
we're here. That's what it's all about.
We'll take about an hour to get ready, then.
Yeah, it took this little prep time. There's a lot that goes into this that people don't see. That you won't see.
Wow. So I am I gotta fix Instagram. Instagram's I'm gonna lose people because the way it looks. Okay.
Yeah, it's lagging a little bit. If you're on Instagram, you're just behind.
No, it's not lagging. It's got a delay. But hey, man, I wanted to bring you on here. Jones Empire. Let me show y'all something since the commercial didn't work. Let's go to Owen's commercial here. I'm going to play Owen's commercial. He's a sponsor of mine. I want to, show a little bit, spotlight his business. So let's see if this commercial plays, guys. Bear with me here. And looks like it's not going to play. The sound is not working when we go live on this commercial, bro. It's always something with that. Let's see. Let's go to properties. Monitor. That's why. I bet it'll play now. Huh? No. No.
Oh, something was canceled up there. Scroll up. You mute it right there. Oh,
That's fine. We good? We good? Hello? Hello? Nope. Is that going? Hello? Yeah. Is that going? Just not gonna play. But anyways, that's Owen's commercial. We got to figure that out. Why it's not playing? Oh well. So here we are. I'm back. You guys on TikTok, come on over to Mchandler Facebook page, YouTube, Kick Mchandler _157, and Instagram's on there, but you can barely see me. Let's see if I can get over here. Hey. All right, so Owen. It's Jones Empire Tree Service and Landscaping. What made you say, hey, man, I want to come on board with Mchandler, sponsor him, his race car, the No Prep King Street Outlaw car. Also, not only just that, we have the viewership that we're going to be on Street Outlaw Show, Discovery, wherever it may be. Also, my social media, my demographics a little different than most of the No Prep Kings and Street Outlaw guys, You know how it is. So we can reach different people. Why did you choose to sponsor Mchandler, Mike Chandler, me, Street Outlaws, and all that? What was the big decision there?
Well, I can say one of the number one things you want to do is support your friends and family, and this has been something that I've kind of been a part of, and I just want to support you the best way that I can. On top of that, I think me being at the races and watching it all, kind of start from your first car to the car you got now, and with your with your dad and the family, and just racing all together, and I can tell that not just you but everyone else has a passion for what they're doing, and I just want to be able to support that and being as involved as I can, and pretty much running off a giver's gain. So give all you can give and receive, what you get.
Man, I wanted to tell you, I really appreciate that $50,000 check you just wrote me.
Yeah, man.
$50,000.
It's
title sponsor Jones Empire. I'm just kidding, guys. He didn't do no 50,000. But hey, I appreciate anything you can give.
Absolutely. And I know that it's tough out there. No matter what you're doing, you could be racing cars, you could be golfing, whatever you're doing. But if you don't have the people behind you to support you, it's tough. So
if you're leaning up and inserting your back, you could probably pull the mic, but you don't have to. Pull it back here and talk. So when did you start your business? What year?
Man, it was 2020.
Talking to the mic.
2020.
Yeah, talking to the mic.
And
got to put it right up here like this.
Yeah.
So when you're not talking and you're listening to me, you can pull it down.
Right. Well, I mean, honestly, man, it started from you. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have my company. I wouldn't have none of that, honestly.
Man, he's up here. He's sucking up now.
I'm being honest.
Well, let's go back to that. When did we meet?
Honestly, I seen you and your son at the racetrack. And
Remember talking to the mic.
Yeah, we was at Ona. It's an asphalt track
Here in West Virginia.
Yep, Milton, and it's right beside the airport. So we was up there, and your dad happens to be with my aunt.
Right.
So I'm up there VIP. We're on this big old race car trailer. We're on the top of it. Everyone else is on bleachers and sitting on the ground, and I seen you, and I was like, man, I got to introduce myself to this guy, and I don't know, man. We just kind of been working together since then, and it's all kind of just played out. But
No. There's more to the story than just meeting me at Ona Speedway. So we met at Ona Speedway. We became good friends. I met a bunch of your friends. You guys are younger than me. Y'all keep me young, so I like to hang out with them young guys. Like to, rub off on you guys in a good way. Sometimes in a bad way, but mostly in a good way to, teach you guys motivation, business skills. Also, I can teach you how to party. But, try to party safe. That's a few things, back in the day, when you went out there, you got a little wild, had to, say, hey, settle it down a little bit. You don't need to go all out every time and get all crazy. And I remember when you was younger, you was all about, listen, I'm going to go fight this dude. I'm going to go do this. And I talked to you about that. I said, listen, man, sometimes somebody can get hurt over that. And unfortunately, some things happened a few years back that we wish that would have never happened. One of our good friends, because of altercations and stuff, I don't want to bring any names up or nothing, but sort of, I was just trying to rub off on you in a good way and be a positive role model in, in your life.
Absolutely. And I believe that you have been, honestly. I mean, I think you bought a race car, and How many races did you do with it?
Which one? You talking about the round track or?
Yeah, the round track.
That was during COVID when I bought that car, but I run at Ona before then. But I bought a car during COVID. I was going to race it, but I got COVID. I was like one of the first ones around here to get COVID in 2020. And they were like, Mchandler cannot come to Ona Speedway. We're not dealing with COVID here. We don't know. But back then, they didn't know what it was. We thought it was killing everybody that got it. So I'm sitting at the house all worried to death, and they're down there racing. Everybody's having a good time. I'm at the house, COVID locked up by myself. So I was like, screw it. Can't race it. Something happened, then COVID shut everything down. So I was like, fuck it. I sold it. You know, I couldn't race. I didn't have the money just to sit on it. I was trying to get sponsors and race it and go from there. So I had to sell it, unfortunately, due to COVID. I'm checking Facebook. I'll make sure. Just keep talking. Yeah, Facebook looking good.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I think along with the body shop, you've ventured out into some other companies yourself.
Yeah. That's something that I've always told you about. You know, I've tried to do too many things. You know, you can get yourself involved with too many things at once. Until you get one thing ironed out, you can't move on. And that was my problem. That's always been my problem is, you know, get this ironed out before you move on to the next project. And then I started talking to you a little bit about that, and I've seen you sort of fine tune what you do. You were sort of doing the same thing, and then I was like, hey, man, just focus on, you know, what you're good at, get it going, iron it out, then move on. Right?
Yep. And that's what we kind of focus on. We're kind of narrowing down to the tree industry. Along with the tree industry comes, you know, landscaping. You know, a lot of times, you know, you might already have that dead tree taken care of, or you might have, you know, whatever you have going on, you have it taken care of. But one of the things that I'm really good at, that we make a lot of money.
What are you
at,
really good at, Owen? That you make a lot of money? You like to grind them stumps.
The stumps.
You like to grind them stumps.
The cleanup. You know, I mean, even with tree work, the cleanup is most important. And Chandler property cleaning and pressure washing.
Hey, no, let's tell them the story about that. I bought the pressure washing deal, you know, for Owen, and we was going to do this business together. And yeah, it did good for a minute.
I was new.
He did a house, man. I sent him on this house job to pressure wash it, and dude's a hustler. He's a worker, one of the hardest workers I know. Gets out there, hustles. He's good at marketing. So he gets this job in this nice, fancy neighborhood, and job turned out awesome. Looked good. Sent me before and after pictures. And when you got home the next day, she messaged me and said, hey, my attic's flooded. So what's that stuff? The soffit? You sprayed directly up into the soffit, and it leaked out into her attic. She's like, I'm going to sue you if it's got damage to my house. I was like, Owen, selling the pressure washer unit now.
Yeah, and honestly, what it boiled down to, she had a Disney trip she had planned, and she wasn't looking forward to paying the money that she had agreed to.
Nah. Let's not go there.
I think she was wanting some money.
You're making excuses. She showed me pictures. It got a little water in there. It wasn't flooded, but it got a little bit of water.
On some boxes. But she was trying to say her TV didn't work. It was. But you got to think, we got lucky, and if you get someone out there that's unexperienced, they could.
Let me see something here.
Could cost some money.
Let's see. Jones Empire. Well, let's see. Who did this logo?
You know, the guy found me on Facebook. Don't really know the man.
Looks pretty good. I wanted your transparent logo so it wouldn't show the white background, but you couldn't find it, so we'll deal with this. Here's your phone number, tree service and landscaping. Where, what areas do you offer your services in? And here's what I want you to tell them. What all do you do? We obviously know tree grinding, stump grinding, landscaping. Do you do other things? The thing about it is, he still does a lot of services. I told him to focus on one thing, but he still offers a lot of services. He gets it done. You know, he gets it done, so I can't say nothing. Well, you got to look at your book to know what services you offer, bro. That's how bad it is. He's looking at his book. Hey, I don't care, man. He's sponsoring me. I'm here to spotlight his business. I want to talk about what he wants to talk about, showcase his services, his businesses, all that good stuff. He's going through his book. I don't know. I just asked him his services, bro. And he's down here looking at his book.
Okay, so, what I was doing here is, what I was getting here is, so I hold the tree seat in the BNI chapter. There's 2 chapters in Charleston, and it's worldwide. So if you don't,
what the hell's BNI, man? Come on, Some people know it, some don't. My followers is like, all right, you hold the tree sheet in BNI, and they're like, what the hell is BNI?
Okay, so
Just explain it. You summarize it. You ain't got to go read the definition.
BNI is like it's a big referral group. It's business.
Business.
Yes, it's business. Gets me every time.
It's basically not a community group, but it's like local businesses in like a certain area.
Business Networking International.
Business Networking International.
Yes, it is.
You got to pay to be on that?
Yeah, 2-year subscription.
A lot of money.
I mean, it pays to play.
Damn.
Pays to play.
It pays to play to be on this Mchandler program too, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not going to do no special podcast just for anybody. Bring the money in. Look, I'll put you out there. I'll spotlight your business, put your name on the card, put your name all over my social media. Let's get the thing done, bro. But hey, the next time I ask you, you should be able to tell someone. They say, hey, Owen, what services do you offer? Do you get a book out and look for your services?
No, I wasn't looking at
That's what I was telling you earlier. I said, focus on what you're good at. This mug gets a damn catalog out. All right. Well, I offer a catering service. I got an auto detail company. I got a tree company. I got landscaping. I pressure wash. I'll clean your house. I'll clean that apartment out. If it's a junk removal. Now you do junk removal too, right?
Absolutely. But what I try and focus on is property cleaning, pressure washing, tree removal, and landscaping. Okay.
That's your main focuses. That's what you're good at, right?
Yeah, that's what we're good at. That's what we advertise.
But you won't turn a job down.
Yeah, like I said, that's why I joined the referral group, is because if it's something that I don't specifically specify in, I will sub it out. I'll sub it out and still get % on the money, so I'm still not losing money. I'm still making money.
So give us an example of a service that you would sub out, like.
All right. For example, last week I subbed out it was a retaining wall. It was a $8,300
right.
job.
That's out of your league to do professionally, right?
Don't have the equipment, don't have the time. We're booked up 3 weeks. My buddy needs work. Sent it to him. $8,300. I made $830 just by saying, "Here, man, go do this job."
I made $50,000 by putting your name on here and on my car.
It pays the play.
I'm just kidding. But let's go a little bit back on back where we were starting earlier. You said you met me, but let's go a little bit about your childhood, man. You want to talk about your childhood at all, and what made you want to be an entrepreneur? And I want you to be honest. When you're a young guy, you see all these other business owners, and you think they got it made. You think they got all this money, and you think it's easy. You've been in business now for what, 2 years?
Going on 3.
Going on 3. So you're starting to realize it's not what you thought when you was younger. You thought everybody could afford this, and that just because they got a business, didn't you?
Absolutely. And I also thought, after that 2 years, any bank would be like, here's a business loan. And it's actually a lot harder than that. A lot harder. Yeah. Hey,
bro, I got my business license. I'm over at BB&T. I need $100,000 loan. I got my business license. I thought that way too when I was younger. When I was like 14, I was like, oh, you need a business license? Oh, you need a business license. They'll give you $50,000.
Yeah.
Nah, it doesn't work like that.
Not happening. But no, as a child,
that pre-workout's got me messed up. We worked out earlier, and I took pre-workout, and oh my God, I'm messed up.
I know better to take it. But honestly, as a kid, man, I can't complain. Pretty good. But what really changed my life was he's actually one of my mentors now. I got multiple mentors. Old Mike here is one of them. He may not know it or take credit for it, but
I'm taking credit for it.
I read a book, man. You may not think that I read books, but I read a book. It's The Business of the 21st Century, and man, it changed my life. I remember you made fun of me.
Right.
We're going to Charleston, North Carolina. This guys are here making fun of me.
I didn't make fun of you about reading a book.
Amway and LTD is the largest network marketing company.
No.
World.
The network marketing stuff and what I thought was like a pyramid scheme. Yeah, like I didn't make fun of you. I just said be careful. Don't be doing. Watch what you're doing, because that you can waste a lot of time and effort into something that's just just not going to work.
It's hard. You know, you take any.
But some things do work, but
take
not
any,
all.
any person you want, and you try and get that person to switch everything of their life, their habits, their expenses, everything in their life to better theirs. It's really, really hard, you know. And LTD Diamond, if you don't know what it is, look it up.
All right, let's get this back interesting. We're not going to talk about that network group. We're talking about you, me, sponsorship. Let's get back on track here. So I was going back in your childhood, man. Where'd you grow up?
Ah, man. I'd say I graduated from Buffalo, but grew up in, you know, Charleston, West Virginia, you know.
So where'd you get elementary school? You went a few different places?
Everywhere, dude. A lot of places. A lot of places growing up. Winfield, Buffalo.
Did you play sports?
Eleanor. I played sports all the way up to high school.
Was you good?
No. No.
So in high school, what do you think was your best sport?
I didn't.
Football?
My freshman year, man, I wanted a car, I wanted my license, I wanted a phone, I wanted all this stuff that other kids had that I didn't. So I started working. I had a work permit when I was 15 or 14, whatever, however old you had to be for a work permit. So started working at Grits Farm, and started out there working on the farm for, you know, $10 an hour, and I got a job at McDonald's.
Right.
I've worked at McDonald's, dude. Like, come on, like, for real. People at McDonald's think they can't do it. You can do it, you know. And then after that, Island teriyaki. You ever had a yum ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the ingredients.
You know how to make it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The panko.
So you was in the restaurant business. Fast forward a little bit.
Serving tables, started climbing towers. Your dad sent me to paint school.
Yeah. You worked for my dad.
Yep. So I've got a real good eye for, like, paint, you know, so it's clean versus dirty, you know, the whole nine with that. And then I started climbing towers, man. Adrenaline, you know, you're 300 feet in the air, nothing like it. So
what I want you to do is continue to talk in the mic.
yeah, right.
You know, when you go up like this, down like this, down like this, like, I want you to continue to talk in this mic. That's what it's for.
Yeah. Not used to this, man. This is my first.
Yeah, I know. So I told you this is going to be a chill little live stream podcast. Like, this is not no serious podcast. So you was working at my dad's, then you met me, and then you and I started hanging out. You know, I had the mobile detailing business where we done aircraft ceramic coating. I took you down to Charleston, South Carolina with me. You was a great worker. You'd always help me find workers like your friends. You know, you're great at networking. I'm going to tell you that this man is the best at networking. I really think you have a skill for networking.
Absolutely, and it's
that's a passion of yours too. I've noticed that networking, if you can learn a little more about, you know, social media marketing and marketing within, you know, just regular marketing with your networking skills, you'll be awesome.
absolutely. And I've teamed up with a couple different people to help me with that.
Yep. You want to give them a shout out?
I mean, I can, but I'd prefer not.
Okay.
To. It's secret. It's secret, man.
Okay.
It's secret.
All right, just asking, man.
Nah, I'm
just
joking.
asking. No, it's fine.
I mean, there's different programs out there that fits everyone. Different CRM programs. You know, different marketing campaigns. With me, I've kind of went through it. You know, to where some things work, some things don't. But
Right. Damn, you just stopped. I was listening to you and you just stopped. Now it's back on me. Where were we? We were talking about you helping me down in, you know, we went to Charleston, South Carolina a lot. We went to Atlantic Aviation, working on those aircrafts. We did some boats. We did some RVs.
absolutely.
Do me a favor. Get on your Facebook right now. Get your phone. Is it right here? Oh, go to Mchandler page, and I want you to share this out. You got to share it out to your page. Type in Mchandler. If you didn't do this, this is where I'm talking about social media marketing. Mchandler. And make sure it ain't the scammer account.
Yeah, you got
Right there. See that ring? See that red ring? Click that one. Share it out.
Sure.
Made up.
I'll vouch for that. I've had people, like, I call Mike and I'm like, dude, you get a new Facebook? He's like, no. I said,
You have a page here.
Definitely a scammer.
Jones Empire LLC.
Yes, you can sure.
There you go. So, all right, now that we got that shared out,
That was from the business. You want to send my personal?
I did personal.
Nice.
I already did it. Then after you was helping me with the ceramics, the detail, you then said, hey, man, let's get a work truck. Let's get a dump trailer. Let's do this, because you've always been like a landscaping type of dude. You know, you liked running skid steers, tree work. You know, you was good at tree work because you liked to climb towers. You wasn't scared of heights.
Right.
And then I guess you was always had a chainsaw in your hand and sort of knew your way around a chainsaw without cutting your arm or finger off.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you was like, hey, let's get a dump trailer. Let's do this. And you wanted me to offer like a million different services, which we offered a few. So I started all that, and I don't know. It just didn't work out with this you and I as far as that goes. I think you wanted your own business. And then you went your separate ways with that. And now you got Jones Empire, and the rest is history, and you're growing. It's your third year in business. You got a fiance, right?
Yeah.
You got a couple kids. Got a lot to take care of. Got a lot of responsibilities. I'm proud of you. You're young. You got this business out here rolling with it. It's hard. The first 5 to, especially during these times, like my dad and these older guys that got businesses, if y'all are listening, it's a lot harder now, I think, depending on what business you're in, depending on the industry. I think it's a lot harder as far as like, obviously the cost, the inflation, what's going on in the world. Now, it's easier to market yourself and all that, but it seems like we can get the business, but there's just a lot of cost involved that wasn't involved back then. And then the taxes and this, that, workers' comp, unemployment, insurance, city service fee, B&O, all this stuff that you did not know that you had to pay when you said, I want to start a business. It's tough, ain't it?
It is. It's tough, but at the end of the day, it's one of them things where you gotta give it to get it. So, and it's almost like stepping stones, honestly. I mean, you start somewhere and you'll end up over there, but
No, that's that ADHD and you.
I don't know, honestly, but
So out of all the things you do, what is your favorite service that you offer in your business?
absolutely the tree service.
Why? Is it just like the rush, like climbing a tree and making the yard look good? Well, tell me what you enjoy about going up 50 feet, 30 feet in there and cutting a damn tree off, hanging off the side.
The one thing is your competition. So there's competitions, everything that you do. The difference.
So that's what you like, competition?
No, what necessarily
I'm
is,
fucking with
for example, you can give a guy a brush and he can paint a wall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who have tree companies, right? But you put us in our own category. You're not going to find a roofer that does tree work. You're not going to find someone who does body shop that does tree work. So it kind of puts us in our own little circle, and I'm good at it, and I like it. I love it. So
What's the tallest tree you've ever cut down? Just guess.
honestly, trees around here don't get more than 100 foot. I mean,
100 foot?
Yeah, that's the max.
Hang on, man. You ain't cut no damn tree 100 foot, are you?
I mean, there's probably some that's a little over 100.
You ain't cut no tree no damn 100 foot.
I mean, look it up. What's
I'm
the
gonna
tallest
look it
tree
up.
in West Virginia?
Move this damn thing. Move that mic. This
mean,
boy. Maybe
so-
you're right.
I mean, honestly, I we climbed tower. I've climbed over 500 feet, but when it comes to tree work,
Keep talking.
it's a little
Keep them
different.
entertained, dude.
Yeah, keep you entertained.
What's the tallest
You guys have to check out the YouTube.
tree in West Virginia? Keep entertaining them.
YouTube, TikTok. I'm thinking he's gonna look it up here, and there's some trees. It's 120, I'd say. 108 white ash. 108.
Looky there. Right there it is. So you got a white ash tree. It sounds like I said white ass. So white ash tree is 108, a white oak 89, a white pine is 138, a yellow buckeye is 130.
Yeah, you can show them videos on here. Go to my TikTok.
Okay, here we go. All right, out of all these trees here in West Virginia,
Pine trees will probably be the tallest.
no, I want to know what is the best, like if you were a logging business and you got paid.
White oak and walnut.
You know your shit on that?
Y'all, dude, I got my logging license, timber license and logging license certified in West Virginia.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Did not know that. So there's big money in that, right?
Yeah.
So out of those trees right there, which ones do we want?
You want
If we're logging, what's the best? I'm gonna skip, ask you some questions here, see if you know what your shit is.
Yeah, absolutely. So you want to, of course, there's hardwood and there's pulpwood. You want your high dollar and pay trees is your white oak and walnut. That's what we're looking for.
Right.
if you got that tree, you liable not have to pay nothing to get the tree removed. We'll come in and cut it for free and give you a % on the job.
Right.
You know, but a lot of people think, oh, I got this big tree, it's worth so much money, and there's knots and limbs all over it. That's not the case. So, but you know, the two things that I decide to do is climb towers and cutting trees is like the top dangerous job in the world is logging. But honestly, I wouldn't be able to do all this if it wasn't for cell towers, honestly.
So you got your tree service. What's the second best service you offer?
Is our property cleanup and pressure washing. That's my second company. It's a DBA company. We do, you know, for example, on rain days, you know, when it's raining outside, it's too windy, we can't climb trees safely. We'll stash away those pressure washing jobs. We'll go in and get it done. We soft wash, which you're the one that taught me that. So.
Yep.
But honestly, it's all passive income. Anything that I can do that's passive income. So no matter what I'm doing, it's all passive income. So I can set myself financially free. Not necessarily I want to get rich. I'm just trying to.
What do you mean it's passive income? How's a tree service and a pressure washing? What do you mean passive income? You talking about like growing your business and getting someone to run it for you? I mean, what are you talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, so that's what I think. It's almost like a game. The goal is to get so good at something that you can teach someone else, and then get them doing it, and then basically micromanaging them. So you can either do two things. Just call it quits and let them make.
Yeah, you ain't gonna call. Yeah, if you got a business in your name, you ain't calling it quits, bro. I can tell you that right now.
Other things.
You might have people running it for you, but you better oversee it, or it won't be there long.
And that's one thing like I said, I like about what you do is your service comes to you. You know, I've got to go to. You
have a mobile service where you got to go to the house.
It's horrible.
Yeah, but that benefits the customer as well. Anyways, I just wanted to bring you on here. Give you a little shout out, a little spotlight.
Yeah,
Owen
absolutely.
Jones Empire, Tree Service and Landscaping. How does people reach you? What's your Facebook page under? Is it under this or what?
So I'm actually currently working on a funnel system. So no matter what, if you call me, if you look us up, everything's going to go through our website. So once you go to our website, which is on Google, so if you Google Jones Empire Tree Service, whatever, you Google Tree Service near me, if you're within our area, you should see us, and all of our tabs, all of our services.
Let's do it. Let's see if we can see you. But keep talking.
Oh man, so
I got it. Keep talking.
I'm also working on my Google ratings, getting my relationship with Google. Been working on that. It's really, really hard. Also been working on, keeping clients.
What do you Google, Jones Empire or Tree Services?
You can Google Jones Empire.
All right. So do you have a website here?
You want to go to the...
You're on Home Advisor.
Yeah.
You're on Facebook. I'm trying to find your website to pull it up.
Yeah, type in Jones Empire LLC.
Okay.
And then go down.
Not now.
Go down. Go down. Oh, no, go up. You passed the Google. It's right there, businesses. There's
Okay.
three listings on Google. You're going to want to click the first one.
All right. Here's your website. Is this your website?
Oh, it's going to my Facebook.
Yep.
Go to
Wrong one.
Other one.
This one?
Yeah, click that.
Or the one that says 19 right here, bro?
No, the other one. The first one.
I think it's this one.
It's the first one.
Well, then it's got directions. I want to bring your website up for him. All right. So where's your website?
Well, go. I don't know. Maybe try and click the first one.
Yeah, it's not there. It's not there.
Try that one.
It's this one. It's got the one's got the website. Let's see what it pulls up here.
Come on, please work.
Nope.
Oh, dog.
All right, let's go right here and see if we can find your website on your Facebook. See, this is what I told you about learning social media marketing and stuff.
It's actually in the works.
It's in the works.
Click at that picture right there.
Which one? This one?
On the left. No, go back.
Where at, Bob?
On the left, right there. See that right there? Certified logger, West Virginia.
This?
Yeah, click that. Right there. Certified Owen Jones.
Owen Jones.
Expires 2025.
How much does that cost?
Secret.
Next
page.
All right, let's go in there and look a little bit with what you got going on your Facebook here.
Sure.
What's this 5 days ago? Is this you or?
I work really, really hard.
Who's Bailey Hardwoods here?
That's a local hardwood company that I really look up to because without people like this, America wouldn't be America, because everything is built around, honestly, the timber industry. Think about it.
Right.
Your power poles, those was trees. The railroad, those was trees. You know,
Right.
Your whiskey barrels, they come from trees. So
Tree man.
they specialize in trim. They're basically like a lumber yard to a point.
Right.
But yeah.
All right. So we're gonna close this out a little bit. Again, I want to give you a big shout out. Really appreciate you coming on board. I'm getting your decal made up. Probably gonna put it on the back glass and maybe the bumper. I'm not sure yet, depending on how much money you give me. But also, you're gonna have a link on my Mchandler Facebook social media pages, my web page. If you were a title sponsor, now the title sponsor would be all over my merch. You would definitely get a commercial like weekly on my social media. But hey, I know you're a growing company. I just appreciate anything you can do, man. Really, it's really good that you stepped up and done that for me. And I'm gonna return the favor and getting your name out there and your business out there. But we do got to work on where people can find you. So it's Jones Empire. Is your website jonesempirellc.com or what is it?
Yeah, so it's going to be jonesempire.net.
jonesempire.net.
Yeah, and I bought like the rights for that. What's it called?
You mean you bought the domain?
Yeah, I bought that domain.
Yeah, the domain, and you locked it up. So
I bought
then
that
what's your
shit.
phone number where they can reach you at as well?
Oh, honestly, it's 304-541-8934. But you can reach me through Mike. You ever need anything, you can always call Mike. He can
Yeah,
always
I'm going to
cover
link
it.
you up. I'll link you up on my pages and stuff. You're on Facebook. Where else you at?
Oh yeah, we're I try and do everything, but I'm gonna be honest, you're kind of getting ahead of me here on the whole kick and the live.
Nah,
podcast.
a small business. I think a small business should have a Facebook page, an Instagram, and a TikTok for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're Jones Empire LLC on Facebook. What are you on TikTok?
OJ Crazy something, I think.
So you need to change that name if you're going to do business content on there, or just tag your business, but you need to change it to like Owen Jones Tree Service or just Owen Jones.
I mean, I'll be honest. I use TikTok a lot.
It's great for small businesses though.
Yeah, but it brings me no business. Neither does Facebook.
Well,
Honestly,
it will. You got to learn how to use it right. I'm telling you. You can do local ads and stuff on TikTok. You know that. YouTube, you could see. I think YouTube, you should document your life as a business owner. As like if you're going up to cut a tree, put that GoPro on. Document. Hey, I'm going to this job. We had this big 100-foot tree, white oak or whatever it is. Stay tuned to watch me cut this 100-foot tree down right beside a house. It's going to be a gnarly, tree that we got to remove from this person's property. It's going to be dangerous. So, we're professionals here. You can see that we take our time. We're very professional, and just watch us cut this tree down. So you have the trust in hiring us to cut your tree down on your property. Jones Empire LLC. Catch us at jonesempire.net.
absolutely. And honestly, I feel like honestly, this is
See what I'm saying?
this is the truth. There for a while, I was on a kick like that because I was like, man, I got to prove myself to these people because.
First of all, that's a mistake. I hate to interrupt you. Don't prove yourself.
I had
Fuck
a
it.
customer.
Screw me.
Customer. She said, "Honey, you look too young." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "You look too young to be doing all this." I said, "Well,"
Doesn't matter.
I said, "This is."
You just got to keep pushing forward.
I showed her my YouTube. You know what she said? You're hired. Was there the next day.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you,
Done.
anytime I'm looking for a business, if you just got a name up there and you don't have many reviews and you don't have your work out there and it's a cutting a tree down beside my house,
Oh yeah.
I told you this in the get-go. I'm going to ask you about your insurance. I'm going to ask you about your workers, your employees. I mean, this is dangerous. You're cutting
Absolutely.
trees down beside people's houses, their livelihood. You could kill someone. Someone could get killed on their property. So it's a very crucial, thing that you have all the proper procedures that you need to be legal. And a lot of people that got houses that they're going to pay you to cut a tree down, they want professional companies. And that's what I told you in the get-go. Make sure you do everything right. Make sure you get your right business license in each county. Make sure you got workers' comp. Make sure you got, the right insurance. Make sure you get trained before you go out here and offer this stuff. And I think you're there, man. At first I was I'm not going to lie. I was like, hey, man, you might need a little more experience, but now you're there.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is.
I just didn't think you was ready to start cutting trees back then.
Yeah.
when you were doing it. But I get it. I'm not. I wasn't meaning that in a way to talk negative. I hope you didn't take it that way. But the way I meant it is get right and get protected first and do the proper training, get the right people so you don't get sued and ruin your life, bro.
And
That's
listen,
what I was talking about.
I will never forget. Mike calls me. He says, "Man, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm cutting this tree." He said, "There ain't no fucking way." I said, "Yes, we're cutting this tree down." He said, "Well, how you getting it down?" I said, "Well, buddy, I'm gonna use my beaver teeth and my tail to whack it down."
Come on, dude. That's
You was talking. You said, "What are you gonna do?"
no.
Like a beaver?
Let me tell you something. In every business, and I agree with people. Here's the thing: in certain businesses, if you think you want to go in business and you want to see if you got what it takes to run that business, it's okay to go out there. Like if it was a detail shop, and I want to do it without my business license the first time just to see if I want to do it, it's okay to do that. But if you're just testing the waters to see if you can cut a damn 100-foot tree down beside someone's house, it's not okay to go out there and say, "Hey, I want to cut your tree down. I don't have insurance yet. I don't have workers' comp, but me and Leroy and Elmo's coming over here today. We'll cut that tree down beside your house and we'll get it out of here. No insurance. No, I can't show you no insurance." That's what I was saying. I didn't know your situation. I just wanted to make sure you was protected, in case something happened, man.
And we are in West Virginia. There are thousands of people with chainsaws that have cut firewood their whole life. We run into it all the time. That'd be like Jerry down the street wanting you to come paint his truck.
Yeah, he paints in his backyard.
Then he paints it in his backyard. Yeah, same thing. And then you get people that are like, well,
And your point?
I always recommend to get 3 or 4 estimates from pros in your area. And I have been listed a pro with Angie's List, Home Advisor. Now they're Angie's List from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
And now my leads has been paused for a month. But if it wasn't for them sending me these new opportunities, I wouldn't be where I'm
Is Angie's List a lot? How much do they charge per lead?
I mean, it just varies, man. I have met multiple people who have larger companies that have been in business way longer than I have, that probably have a lot more knowledge than I have.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, it's the 21st century, and I grew up in technology. I grew up in a new tech school, and so I don't know. I've got a really good thing going with the way that I treat my customers, the way that I answer the phone. This is my phone. No one answers my phone for me. When you call my business, you talk to me.
Is that a dig at me? Because
That's
they answer my phone. I have to have people answer my phone. I can't answer them all.
You can't do it all, yeah.
No, I'm just talking about, it's just hard.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's one thing that separates me from these other people is
No, your customer. Now, I'm going to tell Owen right here, if you want some customer service. Oh, hang on. I'm flagged over here. Hang on.
violation.
Related violation could result in live being discontinued. What?
Well, that's on his phone.
I don't understand that, man. That's so annoying.
But honestly, I mean,
TikTok Live, so annoying.
But back to where we was talking to, because I believe there's people out there that need the inspiration because they are by themselves. They don't have people like me and you to talk to bounce back and forth from. That people probably have $1 million ideas. They just don't know where to start.
Well, that's something too with that BNI group you're into. They help you and have provide.
Absolutely not. No, we are very sharp. There's about 50 of us.
Do they not help each other?
No, I mean we do. We help each other, but our goal.
I thought that's the whole point of joining, to get help. And
no, our goal. I mean, unless you specifically sat down, like for example, I sat down with someone from our group that is a business growth consultant.
Right.
She helped me. But everyone in their group, like, I hold the tree seat. No one else can come in and take my seat. I am the tree guy of our group. We have a body shop guy. Actually, we don't. You need to get in. But we've got a car salesman. We got a doctor. We got lawyers. There's multiple people. There's 50 different categories. We're all different. And it keeps track of all of your referrals and all the group. It's worldwide. It's kind of a lot of responsibility. But, for example, I've been in BNI 3 or 4 months, and I've made my money back 5 or 6 times.
Okay, so it's a good thing for your business.
Oh, any business.
All right, you want to talk about
recommend
your family, your fiance, and your 2 kids? I mean, why you're doing this? What is your driver? What is your what motivates you to get up every day and say, "I'm going to go out here and I'm going to kick ass. I'm going to have a great business to to hand down to my daughters and and do good for my fiance." What is your driver, man? What motivates you?
Oh, man. I mean, of course, my family, my fiance, and my kids, for sure. That's one thing that I'm stepping away. That's
How old is your kids?
I got one that's 3, and another one that's 1. So, but what I'm looking for is that's why I'm looking to start a different business. Is for them. I know they're not going to grow up and cut trees. They're not going to want to do what I do. So my plan is to get the business to where it's doing what we need it to do, and I'm gonna take that money and I'm gonna pour it into something else.
Stop. I'm gonna intervene here, like, because this is some advice. But why couldn't they take over a tree business?
Well, for one,
They don't have to cut trees.
There's a difference.
Can like, if you get this tree business, you grow it to where you got, say, by the time you're 50 years old, you got what, 40, 50 employees. You got a marketing group. You got an H&R group, human resource, HR. I said H&R, but you have all this, and you got it organized, and you train them, how to structure the business and manage it.
When I retire, my business will be closed.
Okay. You just don't want them in the business, or what?
No, man, it's horrible. I mean, honestly,
it ain't horrible.
I mean, for real, if I wouldn't be so skilled in the tower industry, for example, I know a lot of things that the average tree guy don't know that is very important. And I don't want my girls to have to. Now, if I have a son, my business will keep on going. But for now, when I retire,
so girls can't climb trees and cut them.
No, not to say.
I mean, come on,
but
you can't say that.
I'm gonna get them a daycare. I'm gonna start.
So you're wanting to start a daycare?
Yeah, absolutely. Because if there's a parent and they want to work and they can't find an affordable daycare, I'm gonna start a private one for them.
Again, like I told you, focus, and a daycare. Oh my God, liabilities? Are you kidding me? No, you're not ready for that right now.
Private?
You're not ready for that right now,
dude. I pay how much? I pay so much money.
All right,
for babysitting.
Anyways, close it up. Friday night, your fiance's expecting you. Owen Jones Empire, man. Great guy. Very good with his customer service. Very good with his skills. Wise people call me. I'm talking, bro. But you got anything else to say?
Absolutely.
Close it out real quick. Let them know where they can find you again. This is a live view, so we've said it multiple times. I don't care. It's a live. So go ahead.
Yeah. So
close it out. I want to close it out. You got 30 seconds. Close it. 30 seconds.
All right, 30 seconds. So you're gonna find us on the next podcast, okay? Because we're gonna reschedule it. No prep season or no prep Kings is coming up. Season's right around the corner. Believe it or not, me and this guy, we hang out a lot more than I think people know because we're not always on the live podcast. But if you can find us on all
15 seconds,
all the social media platforms. So
13. Tell them to find your business. This is you.
Yeah, so the more traffic we can get to our Google page is awesome. But
so,
our Facebook page and TikTok is the go-to. I mean, we got 40-some thousand followers on TikTok.
Well, how can they find you on TikTok? You said OJ Crazy? Just let me tell me the username.
I think it's Owen Jones 19. Owen Jones _15. It's Owen _Jones 15. Pull it up.
No, it's fine. Owen _ I can't pull it up on there. Owen _Jones 15.
Yeah, I got a video.
That's TikTok, and then on Facebook they're gonna find you at Jones Empire LLC. I looked that up, and then you can Google Jones Empire, Charleston, West Virginia. I'm sure you'll find him. We got Mr. Owen Jones here. Thanks for the sponsor. Really appreciate it. Can't wait to get decal made, put on the car, put you all over my social media, blast you out there. Oh my God, I love it. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming on. Until next time on